Toxic positivity. How to distinguish between toxic positivity and being optimistic. Toxic positivity is the belief that no matter how dire or difficult a situation is, people should maintain a positive mindset. While there are benefits to being optimistic and engaging in positive thinking, toxic positivity rejects all difficult emotions in favor of a cheerful and often falsely positive facade. It is important to recognize that toxic positivity can be harmful as it denies people the authentic support they need to cope with what they are facing. Validation and toxic positivity are two different approaches to dealing with negative emotions. Validation involves acknowledging someone's feelings and experiences without judgment or criticism, while toxic positivity is the belief that people should maintain a positive mindset no matter how difficult a situation is. Toxic positivity can be harmful as it denies people the authentic support they need to cope with what they are facing. It can take many forms, such as dismissing or minimizing negative emotions, focusing only on positive emotions, ignoring or avoiding difficult situations, and invalidating someone else's feelings. On the other hand, validation involves acknowledging someone's feelings and experiences without judgment or criticism. It can be as simple as saying, "I hear you," or "that sounds really tough." Validation is about allowing people to experience their feelings and acknowledging that having negative feelings is real and often important. In summary, validation is about acknowledging and accepting all emotions, both positive and negative, as a natural part of the human experience. It involves being honest with yourself and others about how you feel, even if those feelings are difficult or unpleasant. Toxic positivity, on the other hand, rejects all difficult emotions in favor of a cheerful and often falsely positive facade. Here are some examples of toxic positivity. 1. When something bad happens, such as losing your job, people may say to "just stay positive" or "look on the bright side." While such comments are often meant to be sympathetic, they can shut down anything the other person might want to say about what they are experiencing. 2. After experiencing some type of loss, people might say that everything happens for a reason. While people will make such statements because they believe they are comforting, this is also a way of avoiding the other person's pain. 3. Upon expressing disappointment or sadness, someone may respond that happiness is a choice. This suggests that if someone is feeling negative emotions, it's their own fault for not choosing to be happy. 4. Telling someone who is grieving that they should be grateful for the time they had with the person who passed away. 5. Telling someone who is struggling with mental health that they should just think positive or snap out of it. 6. Telling someone who has experienced a traumatic event that they should just move on or look on the bright side. 7. Telling someone who is experiencing discrimination or prejudice that they should just ignore it or not let it get to them. Signs of toxic positivity. 1. Dismissing or minimizing negative emotions. 2. Focusing only on positive emotions. 3. Ignoring or avoiding difficult situations. 4. Invalidating someone else's feelings. How to avoid toxic positivity. 1. Acknowledge your feelings and allow yourself to feel them. 2. Practice empathy and active listening. 3. Avoid using phrases like "at least" or "just" when trying to comfort someone. 4. Encourage open communication and validate others' feelings. It is important to recognize that negative emotions are a natural part of the human experience and that it is okay to feel them. Suppressing or denying these emotions can lead to mental health problems such as depression and anxiety. Dissociation lies at the heart of chronic positivity. It's a strategy for warding off any and all negative feelings. It's a method of avoiding all unpleasant emotions. Alternative to toxic positivity. 1. Emotional realism. This is the practice of acknowledging and accepting all emotions, both positive and negative, as a natural part of the human experience. It involves being honest with yourself and others about how you feel, even if those feelings are difficult or unpleasant. 3. Validation. This involves acknowledging someone's feelings and experiences without judgment or criticism. It can be as simple as saying "I hear you" or "that sounds really tough." 5. Active listening. This involves giving someone your full attention and being present in the moment. It means not interrupting or trying to fix the other person's problems, but rather just listening and offering support. 6. Empathy. This involves putting yourself in someone else's shoes and trying to understand how they feel. It means being compassionate and non-judgmental, even if you don't agree with their perspective. It's important to remember that everyone experiences negative emotions at some point in their lives, and it's okay to feel them. By acknowledging our feelings and supporting others through theirs, we can create a more empathetic and supportive environment for everyone. By Lena Kravitz, Knowledge is Power.